Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about your amazing soulmate journey. What signs will be significant, when and who. We're going to find out what's going on. You actually get to choose your own deck. The first deck has clear crystal quartz. The second, Ellen Dugan's Witches deck, which is my favorite and oldest deck, is amethyst. And number 3 is my beautiful Marie L. Tarot that I got for my birthday from Ian. And this is actually citrine, but it almost looks like Lumerian quartz. It's so clear and vibrant and beautiful. So I'm going to let you take a moment, and I'm going to turn up the volume on my meditative mind music, which I absolutely love and is helpful for me to ground and feel good and calm. It's almost like a pulse of music. I love it so much. So if you feel that during the read, it's just this beautiful meditative mind. It's like a vibrational music. So if you guys are ready, we are going to begin with number 1. Now, firstly, we're going to see what your message is right here. Oh, it matches beautifully too. Through prayer and meditation, I create the ripple effect of peace in the world, as well as how to connect to your higher power and your soulmate. It's very important that we resonate with that energy of what we want by thinking about it continually, being focused on it, and sending that energy out there and saying, hey, this is what I feel. Now I have a deck right here. I feel like you guys have spent a past life together in Egypt. Again, I'm constantly getting the Ptolemy, and it's not because that's the only era I know. I know a lot of other eras within that time, but there's something within that where there's such historical constructs within that I feel like you've spent a past life together. So I feel like you may be attracted to that, like Anthony Cleopatra times. Comment down below if you really feel that and it resonates with you. So we're just going to do flips. Page of Pentacles. Pages are all about messages. You're going to be receiving a message from your soulmate. It's going to be through the forms of a lot of things. I love this deck for this particular reason that has a lot of symbology. Your stained glass windows, wings, feathers, owls, beetles, rocks, little things like that, trees, things like that, squirrels, are all these little things are going to resonate with you. Woodland animals where you just stop and you're like, you get the chills because you're getting messages from them. That's part of that. You're going to see signs in terms of just looking up at the night sky and being like, whoa, all of a sudden it seems so expansive, so beautiful, so whimsical, and it just permeates your being. That's part of what's happening, is they are trying to send you a message. And I feel like you're going to feel grounded, comfortable, meditative, calm because of that. These messages they're sending you. I like how this deck is like half and half. So what I'm going to do is go like that and then go like that. I just really feel... Okay, so 3 of Swords. Now your soulmate, this is really amazing. I'm feeling this. Every once in a while, your heart is going to feel like it actually hurts. Like you actually feel like a squeezing, a tightness, a presence, a restriction. It's because you feel that connection and the loss of them. In one of your past life relationships, it was an extreme unrequited love, to the fact that something maybe horrific or separative in a really weird way happened. They were hung in front of you, something brutal or something where you just could not be with them, or you witnessed something to their demise or detriment that was extremely embedded in your psyche. So every once in a while, I feel like there'll be certain things that you may have a phobia of. Let me see what it might be. It might be a noose, a symbol of a rope and a noose. Comment down below if that may be something like that, like they were actually hung. A loud gunshots, something like that. Specific swords, things like that. What happened is that your connection was ended very abruptly because of that. So what's going on? Wow. So again, but I feel like a sword is one of your symbolisms. Beautiful Ace of Wands. Foxes. Foxes are going to be a predominant symbolic animal in your journey with them as well. Spirals, cave kind of carvings, the sun, yellow. For whatever reason, I feel like you're going to be attracted to the upper spectrum of the rainbow in terms of dressing and having these colors around you, red, orange, and yellow. They're going to be very vibrant. They're going to be very kind of like conducive to calm and happy and vibrancy within you, due to the fact that I feel like they may be a fire sign as well. There's something in that. Usually if I get a lot of blues and things, those are water signs. They can be air signs, but this is definitely fire signs. You know, they're working their way towards you through this symbology, and the fox is definitely a fiery, slick kind of elemental mammal that figures out things, is very adaptable. Mushrooms, you're going to be walking through the forest and be like, whoa, look at that mushroom. Why am I so interested in mushrooms? Oftentimes I feel like you'd be going through photographs. That is going to be something that's going to be very compelling to you, very amazing. So now what I want to ask for is, let's get into who, what, when, where, and hows. Yeah, look at this yellow. So this sun, yeah, definitely a fire sign coming in here for you guys. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel elevated and connected. Right now I'm hearing the initials too of TS and HM over and over in my head when I pulled this card. So those could be the initials of them. TS, HM for sure. Again, you guys, you're just really wanting to be out and feel the sun on your back. I feel like it's very relaxing and helpful in any regard. You see it coming through your window and you're like, oh, it just helps you. That's how they're communicating through you, through these beautiful astral connections of, listen, I am here with you. I travel on a beam of love and light. Believe it, feel it, and let that just kind of stream through you for sure. So those are huge. Now again, in terms of time, let me pull a time card for you. Page of Cups. So when pages come in, it's funny, I always get 4 as the page number. There's something about that always connects with me to 4. So I feel like 4 months. Also, I feel like that's the time of messages coming in. So you're going to see this. I feel like you're going to be really attracted to water, nautical things, shells, dolphins, fish, water, all of those things you're going to feel really connected to, and they're really going to resonate with you, be calming and connective. And that's part of why your soulmate is trying to connect with you through those elements. Very beautiful. I love that energy. So that is you, group 1. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you want a private read and you want like mega details or anything like that, I have been running a special, $25 for 2 questions. I create a video just like this for you, and it doesn't matter the length. It's like whatever messages need to come in, and however long they take is how I do that. So that's you guys. Beautiful. So now we're on to number 2. I want to quickly pull one of these for you guys. I am the loving energy of the universe. It's very important that we tap it and remember this. We are the loving energy of the universe. It travels through us. We're all conduits for connectivity, love, abundance, charitable acts, humanity, all of that. And you're feeling that more and more. I feel like on a really epic scale, even now more than ever. So let's see what's going on with your first thing. Oh, wow, look at this. So here's your timetable and the energy coming with this. 6 months. And of course, my favorite card is the 6 of Wands. This is all about you being celebrated, you being regaled, you being like, man, you are so amazing in so many ways. I can't believe that, you know, the mushrooms and the mannequins and the fairies aren't just building a shrine to you right now for whatever ideas you're going to come up with in the next 6 months as your vibration and frequency raises to a like an inaudible tone, like, look at this, spectacular. It's like that gong that's so loud. You had all these great ideas, but what happened is you had some sort of blockage, but all of a sudden your creativity is just flowing and flowing, great ideas. You're putting them out there. People are being hugely receptive to it, and you're going viral. What's going on right now with the universe too is people are understanding that there's so much room, and there was a huge vacancy for people that would just go on, step up and punch right through. You know, these people, these beautiful Marissa Peers, these beautiful vibrant souls that are just like, I'm fearless. I want you to know that this is what you can do when you put your mind to it. And all of a sudden people are like, wow, I can't believe this. They're seeing what you're doing, and it's amazing to them, and you're taking off. So let's see what's going on elsewise too with this. Look at this. Yes, please. Knight of Cups. Here comes your love offer. Your soulmate is on their way, you know, within 6 months. Now again, let's see who, what, when, where. I want to pull this out for you. So you have number 29. Some of the signs that are going to be there is mushrooms. You're going to be really attracted to fairies, trees, mushrooms, music, flute, all of that, infants, pictures of babies, whatever that is. These are just going to be little signifiers of what's going on. And then I pulled the next card too, coming with this. Just weird things like 17th century France. Those, I love those too. I've always just called them the fairy blowers, but I know they have a different name. And those flowers are going to come up and you're going to see them all over your yard. You know, they're weird. They're like little tiny gray hairs on a plant, and you blow them. Like, those are going to show up. Children are going to be highly attracted to you and want to listen to you, be near you. Your energy is great. Those are one of the indicators too. You're going to get your messages through dreams, through other things. It's going to be amazing. The initials right now that I see very strong are LS and S and P. LS, S and P for initials as well. With this cups, I was already feeling that these are water signs coming in. Very significant water signs. Feeling, reaching, touching, deep, loving water signs for you guys. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, look at this 9 of Cups. You're on your way to this beautiful 10 of Cups moment. 9 of Cups is virtually the same to me as 10 of Cups in regards to you feeling utterly fulfilled, feeling balance, feeling abundance, feeling love, feeling everything. You have everything you need, and you feel good, you feel grounded, you feel connected, and you feel expansive. So the feeling is going to overtake you right now, because those are the messages that your soulmate wants you to feel. They want you to feel abundant, lifted, and great, and that's exactly what you are going to be feeling in a really epic way. So your last message is, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. I feel like you're going to be creative, having a good time, be out in the sun, feel lifted, light, and unencumbered. And that's why this love is just washing up on your shore, and you're like, thank you, tra la 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 la, and there you go. You know, all this beauty and magic. I feel compelled, you know, to just tell you that get ready for something immense, something very celebratory in your house of fame, in your house of recognition, in your house of, wow, look what you did. What an amazing thing. What an amazing accomplishment. This is Caesar returning from Gaul. You are a champion. You stepped into some power that you didn't know you had access to, and you just turned that key full force and went, well, here it is. Look at me now. Honest to goodness, group 2, like, you're just going, you're thriving, and you're being amazing. And leave it up to my favorite deck to just go nuts like that. I love this because I get such vibrant messages from this. If you get one deck out there, I definitely recommend Ellen Dugan's Witches deck. Powerful messages, so clear, so amazing, and so beautiful. So that's you guys. So get your insight on bright, because you're ready. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below as well, you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, everybody, in my Etsy and the Goddess Provisions box. Go check it out. The link is down below. It was off the hook. It was crazy. Just the crystal book itself was like, I would get the box for that, because the boxes are like $33, and you got like 5 or 6 items, and they're amazing. But sometimes the cost of one item is the cost of a box in there. But it's all beautiful, holistic, individual, small people that are just having these great offerings, and they put them all in one box, and it's like a beautiful Christmas present for yourself. So go check that out, you guys. It's down below. Now we're on to number 3. I'm going to flip this over. Of course, it's the Empress energy. I felt right away, like, here's the weird thing. I need to pause for a sec. I get this thing where I know a really intense, amazing message is going to come through, where all of a sudden I feel really calm and good and happy and relieved. You know, like, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings. It doesn't matter. Anything that lives below the triggers. And whenever I see this card, I feel like crying, because I feel like it is you stepping to immense power that's always belonged to you, yet it was either coveted by others, it was either smothered by others, something was always trying to blanket your light, and now you're like, get out of town. I am ready to shine. I'm ready for this, and you're stepping into this. 3s are always amazing to me as well. I feel like 3 months is your time period. That's when they're coming in. You're ready, and I feel compelled to play you this message right now. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. As you can see, I just have a stack. What I'm doing is called a dividing divisionary. And it's like, I just feel, just crack decks and just flip them. And that's where the messages are. Sometimes shuffle, sometimes just crack the deck. Now, definitely get ready for that. You're super empowered. You're ready to go. You're going to feel that. You feel aligned with that. Now, look, Page of Cups, there's your message. Pages are all about cups. Now, the page is going to bring this in, and what I feel like is going to happen, it's going to be, here's some of the things you're going to see. You're going to see beautiful geometric patterns. You're going to see swirls. You're going to see fish. You're going to see things that are soothing, restful, beautiful to you, as well as tribal images are going to be very compelling to you at this time, because that's the way they're kind of connecting with you, whether it is Native American, whether, it doesn't matter. It's one of those things where you feel it and you just know, and you're like, there's one of my messages, one of your messages for sure. 1111s, 333s, and 888s is going to be your messages. Right away, I'm feeling the initials coming in as DSMR. DM, yeah, big time. Yeah, DLMR. There's an L somewhere in there. I don't know what that is. That could be you. There's something going on where they're going to try to connect with you in like funny things, billboard, license plates, movies, and all of a sudden you stop and you're like, why do I keep seeing these letters and words and things over and over and over? And a lot of you guys, it's funny, in one of the last readings, I was seeing the bottom arc of the top arc of the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, fire, fire, fire. This one, I'm seeing blues and purples are very comforting to you. Greens, blues, and purples, very comforting, very grounding, very restful. Whatever that is, we're going to find out some signs here. 7 of Cups. So, yep, some water signs. This is saying, too, that you're going to overcome every conflict, because 7 sometimes is about too many choices, the fear of missing out. You no longer have that. Usually the 7 of Cups is this crazy card that has 7 cups, and it has the most berserkoid things that come out of it. It has lobsters, it has gold, it has, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower, it has wizardry, mushrooms, flowers, everything. Like, too many choices. You're inundated with choice, so you feel that you're overwhelmed. If I do that, I might miss out on that. This is not about thinking any grass is greener. This is about you going, this is what's meant for me, and guess what? I'm super aligned with it. Just feeling good, feeling at peace with every choice you make. They're going to help you with that. How crazy is that? And how did I just redo that onto that? You guys, you got the same thing for your message. So your message is 2, 5 of Wands. Wands, 5s, first of all, can be about conflict. Wands is about your passion. Don't be conflicted. Don't listen to anybody else that doesn't belong in your, like, the best way I can explain this is I wouldn't follow the advice of anybody whose life path I don't respect or think is excellent. So if you were to come in and criticize me about anything, why would I take note of that or let it bother me in the slightest, since whatever you do holds zero interest to me, holds zero learning for me? Because the first people that are going to pop in and criticize you are the people that are unhappy in their lives. So they want to create friction, so you're able to rise above that. Yeah, look underneath us. This moon is going to be the intuition that brings you to the place that you need to go. This is another area where your soulmate is trying to reach you big time. The lunar cycles, when you can have clarity, when you can release, when you can focus, when you can feel, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'm dreaming of them. I'm actually feeling like I'm having amazing contact with them in another realm. I keep seeing this face. I keep smelling the smell. I'm having clairgustance. I have this knowing they're there. Everything is okay. And this is just like Dr. Joe Dispenza's fantastic teachings of our mind is filled with neurotransmitters. And when we kind of teach them what's coming in a really positive way and we're moving towards it, we expect good things. We really do. When my soulmate is there, we already experienced that, so it's not unfathomable. It's not uncharted territory. It simply exists. So we're just walking into it and we're re-experiencing it how we've experienced in our imagination, because we've already had a pre-rehearsal with this. We just do it. We do it over and over in our head. Best case scenario, best case scenario. How does this work out beautifully? How does this work out to a best aspect in every regard? So we feel it, we're living it in abundance, and we're experiencing it already. Because it's no longer uncharted territory, it is familiar. So we're not afraid to walk into it and experience it. And we know all the delights and the wonder that exists there, as opposed to, whoa, what the hell is this fear? What's going on? I don't know, is this Hansel Gretel kind of territory? No, this is absolutely like Beauty and the Beast. You are the beast in everything. Like, I'm conquering. Because our brain, honest to goodness, it does not care what we tell it, but it believes, and we live by that rule that our brain believes we are safe, we are functional, we are awesome, we are deserving, we are whatever. That's why we have to tell ourselves through inner dialogue all these wonderful things. So we anticipate all this wonder and magic and beauty and love. It shows up. No lie. And the moon will help you. It substantiates those beliefs. It brings that together. And that's what you're going to experience, group 3, fantastically. So here's your last message. Now, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. That's what's going to happen over and over and over for you, and you're ready for it. And I'm super psyched. So I'm going to go upload, because I'm just going off the tier right now. I'm just so excited, and I get so inspired to do these, and I'm like, calm down and stop. When I look through my cards, I automatically start channeling, and I get all these ideas, and then I hear, do this about this. But I try to only do 1 to 2 a day, because I could literally do 5 or 6 videos a day, but I probably wouldn't eat or ever clean my house or feed my animals, and that's important too, I think. Or have a conversation with anybody in my family ever. Oh my God, you guys have so much like great energy, and you're like, oh, Melanie, can I see your process of making your jewelry or your decks and this and that? And I am assured that there will come a time in the next couple of weeks, now that I'm organizing everything, that I'm going to be able to do that for you. But because I legit have 100 decks, and I have probably anywhere upwards to 50, 60 containers or flat velvet boards that are just filled with beads. And my process is, when I pull them out, I just get an idea. It's weird. I'll see something, and usually it's like a color code, and I'll be like, oh, I need to mix, rose quartz with turquoise with silver, and then put in a little bit of labradorite or something, and I'll just pull out the trays that have these different colors. What happens though after I do that is I get tired, because I'll have all these trays in front of me, so they'll all be mixed, and then I'll put them aside for a while because it overwhelms me, and then I'll get reinvigorated to do that. And it's just one of those things. All you guys that are creatives know that our materials and resources get all intermixed, and it gets a little frustrating, but it's like, I will make those videos for you guys, because I'm excited to share my processes with you guys. But right now I feel like videos are important to inspire and lift us all and connect together. So I promise you those are coming, because I'm really excited to do those for you guys. And your excitement about life and where you're going really kind of enhances my day as well in a really great way. And I love this full moon that's coming up. We're going to have some good stuff on that. And I will be going live very shortly. I am absolutely certain within 5 days. I've already cleared the decks on things, because I want to connect with you guys again, and you're amazing, and I love you. So thanks, guys.